We got the Rustler out. Quick run. As you can see, this thing has been busy and it has the scuffs to prove it. I haven't been filming it much lately. As you can see, the top of that body is roll raised. We're almost through to the duct tape, but you can see, you know, as soon as we get ready to run, okay. All right, turn it from both ends. It's always been a beast. Sometimes the battery seems like it's not much to offer. Ain't no saving this. How long the battery? Powerful. Well, my wife is behind the wheel now, y'all. Now I don't understand this because she drives like she's an Indy 500 driver when she in her real car. Get this thing and put around. You believe it? She's still taking this stuff up, man. She likes to do it, but she's still learning, getting used to the controls and stuff. So I give her a break. So we ain't gonna film this whole thing. We're just gonna let her enjoy herself in peace. It's making that weird noise because I'm sure I overheated the motor a couple times. And my wife she's getting more and more comfortable, guys. There's a big Willie. Woo!
Look at that.
Anyway, I got a motor ready for it when it finally burns this one on out. But it's still going, so I don't see no reason to change it. Maybe I need to check my slipper. Well, she avoiding that walk of shame, man. She avoiding that walk of shame. Anyway, we're going to go back to letting her drive in peace, just like I said. Just like I said. I just had to see her get one more Willie. It's nice when you got a wife that loves the hobby just as much as you do, even if she says she doesn't. You see who driving. You see what she doing. Are you having fun, baby?
Yes, actually fun.
I thought so. I thought so.
I'm having a little fun.
Just for the record. Just for the record.
Don't get it twisted. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. A little bit is better than none.
Come on.
Got it. Is it doing that on purpose? Is it stuttering like that?
Nope.
Were you doing that?
I was that.
Oh, okay. You had me thinking it was malfunction. That's usually what happens before you blow the ESC. I was like, I know I'm not blowing up my ESC. Man, she avoiding that walk of shame. It wouldn't have been very far this time. All right, I said I was going to stop recording. I'm really finna stop now. Well, guys, that was just a run of the Rustler. You heard it making them noises, so you know what it is. It's time to get wrenching. We ain't gonna sit here and film the whole thing. I'm gonna break it down and see what's really going on in here. And we'll go from there. Back in a minute. Well, guys, pulling it down and turning. It looks to me like we blew the rear diff. Looks like it's out. I'm watching other guys RC while I'm wrenching. I just pause that for a second. As you can see, one axle's turning and this one's dead. So that's a common problem with these. When you power them up, you're gonna blow that rear diff. So we're gonna break it down. We might be looking at upgrading. I'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. Guys, got it all broke down. I'm gonna zoom in and show you what I found. See that? See how they're flattening out? They're not catching anymore. They got a little bit of flatness on them. I mean, this one doesn't seem as bad, but I would have to say that based on what it's supposed to be doing, I'm going to put into it now because I've got the wrong kind of mat there. I'll get a better mat. Alright, alcohol to clean it off. But anyway, you can see it's flattening out those edges. And this one you can really see it is. We're losing our grip on those edges. See that from that side to that side. Get right in here, they start rounding. Sharp here, round in here. See, they're rounding out. It ain't super bad, but it's bad enough to make the car sound raggedy and sound like it's not running right. The motor's fine. These gears here are fine. So I'm thinking it's time to look for the next upgrade. I don't know if I want to lock the rear out. I ain't ready to dump this because everything else in here is great. This all is great, you know what I mean? This is all great. This is for the updated version of the transmission, you know, with the differential in it and everything. See, that's fine. These are those upgraded parts for the, what is it, 727R. Anyway, that's what I found. The grease is gone, and these two main drives are starting to smooth, are starting to, you know, round off. They're not what they should be anymore, as you can see. Anyway, time to think about an upgrade. I'll get back at y'all when I got the Rustler up and running. Thanks. Okay, guys, she's back together. Yeah, there's some options that I could choose. It's back together quick. I didn't show you what I did because I didn't put one of those diff lockers or anything like that in there. I went with an old school method before the diff lockers and stuff came about. Good old fashioned earplugs or clay, putty. Some people put JB Weld in it, you know, to lock it up. But then, of course, you got positive traction, and you more of a dragster than a basher. But in reality, what does it matter if your basher got positive traction? To me, it's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, because I'm not racing. I'm not drag racing. I'm not track racing. I'm just bashing. All I need is the wheels to move the car so I can do what I'm going to do. So, as you can see, we posed out. Posed out. I don't know how long those earplugs are going to hold. I tried to really pack it in there. I just took the old gears that were already in there. There's enough teeth. I made sure the teeth that were good were meshing together. And I packed it with the earplug like that. And going forward, you know, I think that's gonna hold for a while. I hope so anyway. We're gonna find out. Because of course we gotta get out here and test it out. So, back in a minute. Oh yeah, it's definitely Willie time. It's Willie time. Can't get in it at all. That positive traction. See what happens, Willie. Yeah, still throws it off. Yeah, guys. It does not slip at all now, though. Not at all. Launch is launch now. That's what we want. Launch to be the launch. Here we saving the walk of shame. Get out of the way of this car, which is coming this way. I had to get out here and test it out so I could know. If we're good or not. So as we go forward with our test, I think she's good, y'all. Definitely catching, it's not slipping. Even when I just slap it while it's rolling in reverse. This is gonna be a real test for my drive axles now, because you know how that works. When you shore something up, that energy gotta go somewhere. So we're gonna find out where that energy goes. We're sure enough gonna find out where that energy goes. Can't pin it. Can't really pin it. Of course not with these tires. As soon as I get the full throttle, that wind gets under it. And it lifts up. Man, I'm just enjoying it now. Finally found the right spot to jump. It was Flip City. Been out here a while. As you see, I've lost the sun. This thing got a nice little launch when you do it right. It took a while to get the feel. This battery is giving me a good bit of time. That was a friendly bounce. Appreciate that. I don't think I'm gonna be out here much longer, cause okay, it's getting chilly and it's getting dark. There's no fan, there's no cooling fan on this, guys. None of that stuff yet. I don't even got the heat sink on here. It's going smooth. Definitely sounds different than it did when it was out here earlier. And that's LVC right there. Well, guys, that was most enjoyable. That's how she performs now. But she held up. Seems like the axles are gonna be fine. The biggest problem I'm gonna have now is that slipper clutch. I can hear that. I'm gonna see. Did it back off while we was riding? Seemed like it might have. I tightened it all the way up. You know, it's got a lock nut on there. But hey, we gotta let that energy go somewhere, right? So if it's going to the slipper clutch now, that's a good trade-off. I'm gonna have to soften these rear axles, these rear shocks. What am I saying, axles? I have to soften these rear shocks. I got them maxed out because things were, you know, sagging. The front was good though. I mean, I enjoyed that. Like I said, it's a good drive. For newbies in the hobby, I recommend this. It's rear wheel drive, but it's easy maintenance. Easy maintenance, you know? That's it for this video. I'm not gonna ramble on and, you know, about the ride and everything. It was fun, y'all. It was fun. I had a good time with this thing today. She posied out. Running strong, man. I can't complain. She's repaired. I'm gonna put the top back on. And she goes back on the shelf. See the big rock, that's gonna get back out again soon. You know, we ain't gonna sleep on that. Big Rock Rustler Factory 5 MJX. Yeah. That's the first level. Beginner levels, right here. This is what you want. Anyway, this is TKS Hobby. You know my motto. If you ain't crashing, you ain't bashing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell. Yeah, as always, be blessed and be safe. TKS Hobby signing out. Peace.